Inez. Well done indeed.
I'll settle for a moment of rest. Can't help but be excited.
Yes, yeah.
Have time for a chat, Commander? Willard, Vice President Conan, sent me a message just now about and they all agreed to fund the grafting program and start. They even thought to bring me into middle management for the program. Can you believe it? After you and I finish what we set out to do for Arcadia, of course. I'd say I'm realizing now that I never really imagined, never thought I'd be at the forefront of a military campaign. Never thought I'd be able to change. Reckon you could say I proved myself after all. Thank you. Anyhow, that's enough sorting my
Always remember, commercialism is the foundation that anti-choice society is based upon. While the protectorate decides what its subjects get, we respond to what you want through your decisions as consumers. What's more, we skip the frivolously lengthy approval process our own very neighbors employ. Why wait 20 years to bring a new product to market when it can be enhancing people's lives now? As a responsible member of society, we allow you to take part in public product testing, respecting your right to risk a few pesky side effects as an early adopter. At Auntie's Choice, we understand that the marketplace is dynamic, efficient, and well-suited to the shifting needs of our populace. After all, that's what unbridled freedom's all about. We took what nature heedlessly assembled and vastly rebettered it through artificial means. At Auntie's Choice, we strive to be 110% wholly plus.
Your performance at that facility went exceed.
What do a bunch of eggheads know about
Yes.
I'm the Auntie wants details on their method. Oh, do tell. I hope you gathered supplemental materials. Well, got what we needed. Sometimes
Better?
Now, our people will extract details about the pharmacology and methodology. That will all no doubt prove useful. Can't say I like the sound of. What else can you tell us about the place? Turn up any additional detail? But still, they keep on marketing it as virtually foolproof, don't they? A lot to the.
So your preliminary chores are complete. Oh, Tell me, as an outside agent, do you have any quandaries working with our organization? We do tend to forge. She stated this was your idea. Yes, and I'm sure a certain delegate or two. A cessation of hostilities could present an. Are you sure you'd rather pursue this over your current Fine, I'll initiate a call. And short on ideas. Then you agonized for weeks that your comment might get back to me. Anxiety gnawing at your guts. News! Your new role as intake greeting specialist will be far less stressful. And if you haven't heard your name yet, breathe easy. That's it for this.
Don't wait for a line to form in front of you. Availability is severely limited. Let this be the first courageous leap you make into a fresh,
Look who it is. Her mathematicalness should be along soon, unless the leader of the order. There we are. Oh, yes. Regale us with a thorough account of Cloister's atmosphere. Oh, spare no detail. This must be Auntie Cleo's trademark wit. I expected better. Why, I don't know what you're referring to, I'm sure. Compared to how I treat my staff, I'm being a... If I was discourteous, I apologize. So long as our mediator proves up to the task, surely we can remain civil. If not, from where I'm positioned, I sense 3 sore points still in need of point 1, control of the archive. Point 2, oversight of production and distribution of skip cores. And point 3, management of Rift technology. Before we go any further, I want it in writing that the Order will take full control of... What? So the Order can set it fruitlessly idling for another few centuries? We would put it to far more practical use. I would sever my own hand before giving custody of the archive over to a corporation. Humanity's ascension depends on its calculations. No, such a condition is out of the question. I am amenable to that proposition.
less work on. I'm waiting to hear an argument that would support such a ludicrous proposal. That is a compelling vision of the future. Involving money in science seems questionable. But having access to Auntie's Ruth, I commend you for being so receptive. And on the subject of science, it would be most prudent for us to discuss who will be overseeing the management of. No one understands production like we do. Besides which, we have far more experience using. Where Auntie's choice manages, the Order would undoubtedly excel. Do not exclude us. So you ramp up production? And then what? Hand skip drives out for free to whoever wants one? But we would be diligent about who we licensed out the skip drives to. And a monopoly over space travel is precisely what I wish to avoid. This technology should benefit all humans. That assumes Auntie's choice would even abide by such a list of restrictions. And which... Not to worry. We can build a regulatory commission to oversee production and make sure everything is up to... Oh, partiality can... As would the likelihood that we will... There is still the question of who takes possession of the Protectorate's rift technology once the... Although the science is still largely theoretical, this technology could be used to not only close rifts, but create... The Order would fritter away valuable time endlessly hand-wringing what to do with the technology. Auntie's choice would actually use it. For good, of course. In a gainful manner. A 50-50 split? But that's so... equal. Goodwill rarely converts well into bits. But if Ruth's open to it, I shall look forward to brokering the math with you. There is one final matter I wish to discuss. I require some chemicals that I have been told are manufactured at a plant on Praetor, controlled by Auntie. I know which plant you're referring to, Ruth, and what comes out of it is hardly safe for general... Out of professional curiosity, what could you possibly need with such... That is, quite frankly, none of your concern. Precisely. I will make no progress with my request without... While the archive is an infinitely complex... Unfortunately, this headgear exacts a rather tremendous cost on the wearer. A certain panacea is needed to survive it. But I require these chemicals. Certainly. I'll leave best... Arriving at any arrangement, even remotely equitable, was statistically improbable. Be glad our mediator managed to find a middle path forward. As am I. You certainly have a way of curving... Well, that'll be all for today. Don't forget to and do... One moment. There are still the logistics of recapturing the archive to consider. We'll, of course, provide our expert troops to support these efforts. Auntie's troopers will, but it would be irrational to expect you to endanger your own life without a more specific strategy in place. Fortunately, I have already given this some thought. First, we must reclaim Spyreton from the enemy. Spyreton once served as the Order's headquarters. Due to its proximity, unlocking and calling that lift can only... Fortunately, I am told you already dealt with the cultists there. Unfortunately, you will still need to find a way past a prudent course of action, though I would also advise caution. Praetor is as perilous as cloister. There is a computronical key that the Calcaduceus grants special access to the archive. Once it is back in Order hand, until the Order has control over the archive again, this discussion may you achieve
Can't believe I just watched peace made between the Order and Auntie's choice. Seems like a dream I'd have after...
Why would I take this?
After eating too many woolly curds.